Hey y'all, I'm gonna be making one of the recipes that I really enjoy making each year when I have these big, beautiful tomatoes to use. And I wanted to share it with you. It's called tomato gratin lasagna. We needed some basil for this, so I went ahead and just picked a bunch out from the garden. It smells so good. Let's get started. First, whenever I cook dinner, I like to light my candle. It's just a thing I do. First, we need to preheat the oven to 375. Let's see if I can get some better lighting in here. It's so dark. It's a little bit better, I think. I need to stir together ricotta cheese, eggs, 1/4 cup basil, 2 teaspoons of garlic, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Let me get my ricotta cheese out of the refrigerator. Now the recipe calls for part skim. I like to use whole milk ricotta cheese, it's just better. See this garlic braided right here? Lily did this for me and she did an excellent job. I have another huge one in the pantry. Let me show you this. I've got some tomatoes over here ripening. But look at this big boy. Isn't that lovely? I'm gonna be saving seeds from this one. This was one of my Kellogg's breakfasts that was open pollinated in my garden last year, and I want to save seeds from this guy. When I save seeds, I like to ferment them for a few days. I just take out the seeds, put it in some water in a jar, and just let it sit for a few days. And after that, I strain it, and that little gel sac comes right off. It makes it very easy. Get this ricotta cheese. This stuff doesn't ever want to open up. Kind of frustrating. It calls for a total of 1/2 cup of basil, but for this mixture here, we're gonna only use 1/4 cup. And you see, I think I have a lot more than that, which is fine. I love basil. We're gonna just cut up everything we have here and half it. We'll save all this basil for later. All right, 2 teaspoons of grated garlic, at 4 total. Take this one here. These are big. See all that pasta sauce in the background? The girls helped me peel a huge pile of tomatoes, and we made us some pasta sauce and it turned out so good. Oh my goodness gracious. It's so fresh and alive and delicious. So much better than store-bought. All right, this is a lot more than what they called for, but I like more garlic in my food. 1/4 teaspoon of some salt and pepper. And I only have my half. I couldn't find my 1/4, so we'll just half it. Kind of satisfying to mix up. Okay. You know what? It's Friday night. I think I'm gonna have a glass of wine. I got some of this Aldi's Winking Owl. A little bit of that left. I think that's what we'll do. Oh, perfect. Let's slice these guys up. We'll see how juicy these are. It does say that we can remove some seeds so it's not so juicy, so let's see. About 1/2 inch thick. We'll just kind of go with it. Doesn't have to be perfect. These don't seem like they're particularly juicy, but we'll see. These Kellogg's breakfasts are really nice and meaty. I like that. Let me get my pan. I might move this for right now. Just so much in the way. Whoa. That's better. I'm gonna remove some of the seeds here so it's not so juicy when it's baked. It suggests to remove the seeds from 1/3 of the tomato slices. Take them out of these mushroom baskets here. Go ahead and put these guys in a bowl and we'll start putting some stuff in here with them and get them all spiced up. I've got a bunny running around here. I want to show you guys. We're gonna give her a little tomato. She's got a little diaper on. Come here, Cinnamon. There you go. No, Cinnamons. Is that tasty? Num nums. Oh, I'm supposed to put the remaining garlic in this bowl. Along with 1/4 cup of vinegar and olive oil. No, not this way. And what kind of vinegar? White wine vinegar. Pretty sure I have white wine vinegar. I think I got it from the store. Let me see. Yep, I got some. Oh, I wish I could listen to some music right now. Let's see. I normally like to listen to music or I'll have a movie on while I'm cooking. 1/4 cup. I like to put things away as I'm cooking. I got into that habit when Nate and we built a cabin in the woods with no electricity. We had 30 acres in Missouri a long time ago. That's where Lily was born. Our eldest was Missouri. And I had very limited counter space. So I had to kind of make sure I was cleaning up as I go. We also need a teaspoon of salt. And more pepper here. I think I finally found my teaspoon. Where is it? Got it. Great. 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. I just have 1/2 teaspoon here. Make my life easier. Okay. It smells good. Mix this up real good. Nathan's probably home. Let's put this thing together. Hey, sweetie. All right, I'm back. I'm gonna go ahead and start layering these guys. This is where we're gonna use this Barilla oven-ready lasagna noodles. They're kind of different. And we're gonna layer them on top of the tomatoes. I think 3 should do it. And I will put this recipe that I'm using here in the description below. This is where we're gonna spread on this yummy ricotta mixture. Easier said than done. I'm gonna put all of this on here. Glop it on. Go, yum. That smells really good. Now we're gonna top this with 3 more of these noodles. Another layer of tomatoes. And I think I might have to cut up 1 more tomato here. Make sure it gets all those good juices on there. Just kind of fill in the cracks with these odd pieces. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and top with 3 more of these noodles, and this is the last layer of noodles. The rest of these tomato slices, place them on these noodles. And I think I'm gonna cut up another tomato. These beefsteak varieties is what they called for, but they do have quite a large core in the middle. Yeah, we're gonna cut up 1 more. Get this in here. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this delicious mixture over because we don't want to waste any of this. There we go. That does smell really good. Like that. There you go. Now we're gonna cover this with foil and we're gonna bake it for 15 minutes. I went ahead and ground up 2 slices of bread. I used my blender. Food processor works too. We're gonna get that heated up, and I need more olive oil. We need 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and look at this. Look what happened to my tablespoon. So sad. I love these ones. Nate got these for me. Gosh, probably like 5 years ago. It's hard to find metal, you know? I like the metal. So we're gonna just use it like this. We're gonna heat that up, and then we're gonna put the breadcrumbs in and cook them up real good. I'm starting to smell that warm apple pie candle. All right, let's take this guy out. My little hands here, little puppets. I'm gonna get these kind of crispy. I mixed all those breadcrumbs up with the rest of the basil and garlic. See? Now it calls for 2 ounces of grated Parmesan. I'm gonna use shredded, and I'm gonna use 5 ounces. I want extra cheese. Just a little bit. Smells good too. Let's pour this on top. That looks and smells so good. Now we're gonna cover this with foil and put it in the oven for 10 more minutes. There you are. Gotta put my puppets back on. Must have accidentally turned off the oven. Whoops. Go ahead and tidy up the kitchen a bit. Let's take a peek. I can smell it. That looks good. I'm gonna cut into this, put it on a plate, let it cool off. Yum. That looks so good. Wow. That is so good. I look forward to this every year. I highly recommend it. And again, I'm gonna put the recipe in the description below. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and feed this to my family. Thanks for cooking with me today. We'll see you next time.